Was he at the hotel? Fucking nigga.
Hello, Blazers. No, fuck is that? Hello everybody, my name is Roman. You guys also know me as No Hackers Vangelis. Today guys, I wanted to jump on a bit of a late bandwagon. Basically last week was Mental Health Awareness Week and PewDiePie, Power Cynical, I'm Alex, a lot of other people made videos about it. I want to just give my sort of take on it because I am something who has been going through a breakup recently. If you guys don't know that, yes, no big news. I've already said that countless times that I've broken up with my girlfriend who we used to make videos with and stuff like that. So I want to just give you guys some tips that helped me to get over, you know, sort of little phase of depression that I had. And of course I don't know what you guys who watch these videos what type of things you are going through, but however, if you are for example going through a breakup, I think you're going to find this relatable. And as well, if you're not going through a breakup and it's, you know, related to something else like bullying, I don't know, whatever, you guys might find some of these tips pretty helpful. And I do not want to be extremely vague as well, so you know, saying stuff like, oh, the world is a beautiful place, it's going to get better, just get over it, dude, it's going to get better. You know, when you're crying your eyes out and you're depressed and you think your life is over, saying that it's going to get better doesn't really help. I'm not going to give away any information on why I broke up with my girlfriend. You know, it was a mutual breakup, nobody was really to blame here. Really who is to blame is really the long distance, you know, that was between us. You know, I'm not fucking Onision to give away every single detail about my personal life. So, alright, the first tip I'm going to give you, you need to get shit done. Once you're going through a depression or breakup, which especially helped me, you need to get shit done. And, you know, whatever that means, that may be, you know, doing something you wanted to do for a long time, you know, like, maybe starting to go to the gym, or I don't know, working better on your school, on your university. For me, the thing I do commonly is obviously make YouTube videos for you guys. So you know, people, when I was going through a breakup, a lot of people would type in stuff like, man, if you want to take a break, go ahead and take a break. But I said to myself, no, I am not going to take a break, because if I do, I'm only going to be just sitting there and crying and feeling like a sad cunt. And you probably have noticed that in few videos I've made in the past like 2 weeks, my eyes are basically red in the video is because, well, I've cried prior to the video. And the only reason why I made this videos is because that actually helps to get your mind off of the problem that you're facing. So if you're going through some hard shit, either work out, improve yourself that way, maybe improve your school grades or something like that, or I don't know, maybe try to find a job or something, just something to keep you occupied and get the bad thoughts off of you. Now, second advice I'm going to give you is crying. Crying is good. Yes, it is perfectly fine to cry. Like me, when I broke up, I've been crying for like 3 days straight like a complete bitch. It even got to the point where I was sitting in my class in my university once, and I was just sitting there like this, like really sad, and my teacher came up to me and she said, "Is everything okay?" And I just said, "No." And I just started weeping. That was a pretty embarrassing moment, to be completely honest, but everybody around understands, and even the teacher understands, because she asked me, is there something, you know, in your personal life? And I said yes, and she was like, okay, yeah, you can, you know, go out or whatever. So the people around you should understand if you do cry. And this brings us to the next point, which is venting. It's good to vent your feelings, whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to smash some shit up, maybe you want to, you know, cry once again, you want to scream, whatever. Do anything that helps you relax. Me personally, after I broke up with my girlfriend, I met up with a friend and we got fucking smashed, okay? No, we didn't smash, we just got drunk as fuck. My friend is actually going through the same exact kind of thing, so we had a nice talk about it to each other, and he was like, yeah man, it's going to get better. And when you're drunk, you know, those words actually mean something, at least to me. Now, I'm not trying to propagate any, you know, bad, unhealthy stuff here, but, you know, if drinking is the way you want to do it, then do it. But, you know, just know when it is too much, you know? Now, this is where people might start asking, okay, if I don't have friends to cry to, who do I cry to? Well, you have parents, you have your mom or your dad, maybe not, but, you know, still, you can cry to them, they can help you out because they're going to be here for you no matter what. And if you are in a bad relationship with your parents, and actually, you know, your depression comes from your parents, you know, if you have an abusive relationship with your parents or whatever, first of all, try to distance yourself from the source of the problem, and then, I think everybody at least has some internet friends. I mean, even if you don't have any friends in real life whatsoever, you do probably know some people on the internet. You know, you have some people, you know, on Steam, on Skype, whatever. For example, when I just type in a YouTube group chat on Skype that I'm going through a breakup, you know, a lot of people started messaging me. People like, you know, Power Cynical, Dawn Dark, Ancient Reality, you know, just, you know, tons more people, they started messaging me. And, you know, even though I'm not sitting there across the room and talking to them, it's still really helpful because they tell you that, even if people tell you that they have gone through the same thing and they're good now, that actually gives you some hope that you are going to be happy as well. PewDiePie also advertised the nap in his video, you know, where you can basically talk to people about your problems. This is why I want to say thanks to you guys, because I posted a about my breakup on Instagram stories, and I got hundreds, if not thousands, of replies of people telling me that, it's going to get better, and, I'm getting the full support. So I might be a little bit biased here because I have like thousands of people rooting for me, apparently, which you don't really see, because most of the comments when you go on my videos like, fat pig or whatever. Your mom gay or something. But when shit actually happens to you and you actually are being genuine, those people actually, they drop the memes and they actually go into your DMs on Instagram, whatever, and they say like the warmest words I've ever received, honestly. So thanks to all of you who have cared enough to actually help me get through this. So those are basically the things that got me through depression. I'm gonna be honest, I have never had a long-lasting depression in my entire life. I don't know how this happened, because I did have, of course, like everybody else, I did have bad moments in my life, but it never got me down to the point where I was just so sad that I couldn't function properly. Maybe I'm just a little bit more tougher than most people in these things, but even with this breakup, we broke up just right before we were about to hit our 2-year milestone of our relationship going, and she was my everything, she was my world, and I got my whole life around here. I really wanted to move to Moscow and everything, and a lot of people rooted for me for that, actually. And things don't always work out the way you want them to. For example, when we just broke up, I was looking at the videos we made together and the pictures we had together, and I was crying so badly because I was just thinking that these are the memories with this person that I'm never going to experience ever in my entire life going on. But now that I've kind of changed my mindset, I'd actually look at these videos and I'm smiling, because I remember that we've had a great time, and it's been 2 great years. So I love her still as a person, and I'm happy that I had her in my life. Unfortunately, it did not work out the way it could have, maybe, but what can you do? Another last thing I want to say is listening to music is a thing that's really helpful now. I don't know if you should try evading listening to very, very sad songs, or you should actually try to listen to sad songs. I did listen to sad songs. A song I really related to when I was really going, when it was really bad, is Bones Cut.
You say you'll be here, but you nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, except in my memories. I hope you cannot breathe every time that you think of me. I'm walking all alone down the road that I used to go. I'm looking all around, I see faces that I don't know.
Also stuff like Love Theme from Blade Runner. When that song plays, it just like gives you all the like memories you had together, and it's really good to cry to. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, it really depends on you. If you wanna get your mind off of it, you can listen to, some trap bangers or some happy music or whatever.
Nobody can touch my swag. Nobody can deal with my swag.
But if you want to actually, if you want to just cry and let your feelings out, you can listen to some sad-ass music that just rips your soul apart. I think it's good as well. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video, I guess. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This was a bit of a, change of format. I'm not gonna make these videos like this often, because obviously things like this don't just happen often to me, and I wish they wouldn't, because this was really painful. I kind of missed the mental awareness week, but I just thought that my experience and how I got through a breakup, maybe it would actually help some of you who watch my channel to get over your breakup, because I don't know, just work on something. That's the biggest probably point I'm going to make still. If you have some shit to do, just forget about it and just do it. Just do it. And making YouTube videos is a thing that actually helps me cope with it, and now I'm fine. I'm okay. But yeah, whatever happens, everybody, I'm gonna say this vague ass phrase, but it gets better, okay? Like when we broke up, like a week or 2 weeks ago, the first 3 days I thought my life was fucking over. My world has crumbled to pieces. But now I'm ready to live the life further and see what it has to offer, and nothing is going to get me down. So I hope nothing gets you down, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Sad, dude.